try.
That's what it feels like trying to do this shit, right? Eh? Right? First try. No, what you see me doing is obviously work done and refinement, okay? Alright, so it takes practice. Obviously, it takes practice. I couldn't do this friggin' crap. So here, we're gonna show you some stuff here. You want to ignite your sword first, right? Always want to ignite it first. That means just tap your style skill. Bang, there. Now you can trigger, right? And see, if you hit it that much, that's not enough. That's just tapping it. And then you don't want to hold it down too much either, or else that happens. It just gimps out and does 3 hits, right? What you want to do is tap and release. Tap, hold, release. I'll show you in a second. This is like, we're just gonna do some examples here. I'm showing you, see how I'm not even triggered right now? So the damage is kind of pathetic, right? You don't want to do it unless you're triggered. So now wham, we trigger here, and now look at the damage go up. That's where it all comes from. But as you see there, I held it too long for that point. Boom, twice in a row. Held it just a little too long, and it'll lock you just into those 3 really big hits. And then you can keep going with those, yeah. But what you do, here, actually, I'm not going to explain it quite yet. I'm going to show you full speed now, how I do it. See, exceed. I ignited my sword before I started my combo. Do a combo, hit with Buster Fist, bang. You're instantly triggered. And then wham, you just start freaking smashing them. Okay? So, I'm going to try to pre-explain before we get to the next part of the vids where I slow stuff down a little bit and just give some examples of stuff here. This is just full tilt. And if you notice, I can get it going faster now than I used to. But I'm slowing down here. You see that? It's a double tap. Double tap it real fast, and then you get back into your sequence. So, it's a tap, hold, release, but really quickly. So, the first tap ignites his sword. As you see that, he sticks his hand back and actually cranks the handle like a motorcycle handle and goes boom, lights it up, right? So, if you just tap it, that's too short. What you want to do is tap and hold it just long enough that he grabs the handle, ignites it up, revs it up, and then pulls it out. Pulls the sword off of his back, right? And then starts swinging it downwards. As soon as you start swinging it downward, let go. And then do it again. Hold it down like you're restarting the move, and then same thing though. You try to just picture in your head him just turning the handle and pulling the sword off his back. Hold it for that amount of time. So it's like not even a full second. Right? See? Look at it. Tap. It ignites it, right? And then you hold for when he's pulling it off his back. And then you just keep repeating that timing over and over. And then, like I said, you can speed it up. Once you get it, that's the original speed. It's just a wham, wham, wham. Right? But see? Right there. I mess it up, so I dodged out. Tap. Not enough. Tap. Not enough. Tap, not enough, right? So I wasn't holding it quite long enough, and then now you hold it until he pulls the sword off of his back, but then I held it too long that time. A split second too long. It's right in the middle of that, I'm telling you. So like, yeah, just as he's pulling it off his back and start swinging it, you want to let go and then do another one. So it's the best way I can explain it. And then you keep it going kind of like an EJ cut, like how you do 5 consistent cuts in a row. It's like tap, release, tap, release, tap, release, tap, release. Keep doing that over and over, see? Just tap doesn't do it. Not long enough. Gotta hold it until he pulls it off his back, and then let it go. Alright? That's the best way I could explain it. But as you can see, it's piddly damage if you're not exceeded or triggered. That's where you're gonna get all your, because you do a lot more damage, see? Tap, tap, tap. Hold it just long enough. Here we go. I think I'm going to do it this next time. I'm just showing you. You can tap over and over, and then I held it too long again. So that can happen to you over and over and over again. Don't get discouraged. What you do is dodge and then try to do it again. See? I think I get stuck locked 3 times in a row here. So I still don't always get it, but what I'll do is just dodge and then restart it again. But now we trigger. See, it's tap and then bang. Get her right back. No problem. Right? I put it on limited this time, so you can thing. I just wanted to show you a little damage comparison to if you do it without being triggered and just not igniting your sword too. You have to do that. You have to ignite it. 100%. You want your sword on fire before you start doing this crap, right? Or else you're not going to do anything. So look at And if you notice, the DPS per second, damage per second, actually goes up. I'm like stacking some sort of buff. It's because the Plutone cards, I think, working together with also his sword buffs, stacking 2 stacks of wild every 8 seconds, right? That's an extra 48% damage, plus 100% extra explosive damage on a 2-star sword. You do more explosive damage because I obviously have an EX Devil Bringer, right? He does a lot more damage while he's triggered. I have level 4 runes. I'm not even done building my Devil Bringer, guys. Just so I know. And see that? It was piddly damage without being triggered, right? So you want to trigger. And then I was just messing around with the arm. I do like to do stuff like that. But like the arm is basically useless. Even they say that but it inflicts massive damage. Where? I've spammed that huge fist 5 times in a row on Ba, and it does about the same amount of damage as 1 Exceed Slam, 5 of those punches. Maybe not even, right? So that's, I don't know how else to explain it. This is the 3rd video on this. You gotta feel it. You gotta have the gamer inside you. I don't know what to say. A little bit for this move. You gotta understand how you can feel moves. And like I do this on my phone, so any of you guys that run PC or using a controller and stuff, it might be even easier for you. Like I do everything on my touch screen phone, a Samsung Galaxy S21. I record my videos, I do all my edits, I do all this stuff, and I play the game all on the phone. So it's a little hard to manage. I need to probably upgrade a bit and do other stuff, like set up an actual little studio thing. But like really, I don't know. It's more of a hobby. Like if I made money off it, it'd be different, I guess, right? But that's how you do it. So like I said, you can get locked. So you get stuck in those 3 hits, but you can feel it when it's like he bounces off the ground. The sword bounces off the ground instead of sticking in it. And you can almost feel it. Like there isn't really haptic feedback and stuff. Maybe slightly, but like I'm just telling you, I don't know. You gotta feel it and do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Until next time, get good. Good gaming. Yeah.